Guys, it's Christmas in July. It's here. Art fight. I mean, it's over right now, but it was here. July was here and art fight was here. Art fight is for sure my most anticipated event thing that happens in the year. I technically my first art fight was last year, but I didn't really participate too much because I started pretty strong. I went 2 days in. I was feeling great. I drew 2 OCs. My plan was to draw 1 OC a day. I was 2 days in, and then art block hit. Art block hit like a freight train, and then I just didn't do any more attacks. Team Crystals wasn't missing much with my absence. I am, however, very happy to say that this year was a massive improvement and a drastic change from last year's art fight for me. And I'm so happy that I took the time to actually fully participate as much as I possibly could, because I had so much fun and I've gotten some incredible art from some incredibly kind people, and it's overall just been the highlight of my year so far was this year's art fight. I started streaming my art, which I'd never done before, and that was a lot of fun. We have fun on streams when it worked. Dude, you know what? It does look like you're tripping on drugs now. Because the way the stream is glitching, it does kind of look like that, low-key. When it worked, we had fun. Rip my plans for the last week of art fight. Bro, what is happening to my OBS today? But welcome everybody to today's video. I am going to be talking about my Art Fight 2026 experience, and also a tiny bit of my 2025 experience, because I listen, it was a whole thing. I had a nice little plan. I was gonna do an attack a day, and I was gonna have 31 attacks by the end, or 31 art pieces by the end of art fight, and then I was gonna make this video about my first art fight experience, baby's first art fight, and then that didn't happen. I'm gonna be going over my experience this year with receiving some really pretty. I'm gonna show off all the really pretty attacks that I got. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Everyone is so skilled. I'll be showing off some of the attacks that I got, and then in the background, the speed paint is just gonna be footage of all the attacks that I did for this year, with full credits. Of course, I'll have. I want to link everyone's art fight in the description. Who attacked me. And who I attacked. I was in revenge jail for 90% of our fights, which I'm not complaining at all. I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful. But yeah, I only got to officially attack 2 people. One person I attacked twice, and then one person was my first attack of the season, and it was from the randomizer. Okay, so week 1 of art fight this year was extremely successful for me. I started off streaming, which was very new to me. I was super nervous about, but I was really excited to start, something new, because I always have all these ideas in my head. I'm like, oh, wouldn't it be so cool if I did this? Wouldn't it be so cool if I did that? And then I just never do it because I'm way too scared to do it. For this year, I saw that, and this was new to me, I saw that people were planning on, or other YouTubers were planning on streaming their art fight attacks and streaming themselves doing attacks, and just chilling, just having a good time, because they're already drawing, so might as well stream it if you can. And I thought, well, I've always wanted to try streaming, and I actually did a couple of streams before I did my first art fight stream. I did an art fight prep stream, and then I did just a fun Resident Evil Requiem gaming stream for fun, and those were both a lot of fun, but I was still super nervous about streaming me doing a full art process, because I take forever when I'm drawing. So day 1, I took a leap, and I actually did the thing that I wanted to do, and it was a lot of fun. It was really draining, but it was still a lot of fun. And I think my peak viewership for that stream was like 30 something. I was freaking out. I was freaking out because, you know, for a first time streamer, that is a lot. Like, there's a lot of people. But yeah, it was so much fun. Everyone who showed up for my first day of streaming Art Fight, my first attack, I super appreciate it. Everyone was so sweet. Everyone was so nice. We were exchanging Art Fight profiles. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Even though it took me 5 hours to do one attack. This year was immediately a massive improvement from last year, because last year I have a little story. So last year, for some reason, I don't know why, I watched a lot of prep videos. I watched a lot of like informative videos on Art Fight because I'd only heard of it from a couple friends, and I had only seen like some artists that I follow from previous years posting Art Fight attacks. I had no idea what they were talking about, but it seemed interesting, and finally in 2025 I just decided to actually look into it and try to join it. And I did. So I did a lot of research, but I guess it wasn't enough because for some reason I thought that once the Art Fight season started, you couldn't submit any characters anymore. You can only attack people. You can only attack revenge, you know, so and so. You just couldn't actually submit like any new characters once that clock starts. So, and me being the professional procrastinator, like tier 5 procrastinator, I put off doing all my character sheets until like the week that Art Fight started. So I rushed to do everything in like 3 days. I did like 5 character sheets, I think. And the night before it starts, so my time zone, MST, American Time, Mountain Standard Time, Art Fight starts at noon on the 1st of July. And so I was scrambling the night before. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna sleep. I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna sit here until I finish each one of these character sheets. And then I also forgot how long it takes, or I didn't realize how long it takes to actually, you know, put them on the website. Because not only did I have to finish drawing, I had the sketches, but not only did I have to do coloring and, you know, finish making them look decent to me, I also had to type up their bio. Because again, let's keep in mind, I was under the impression that once that clock started for the Art Fight season, I was locked in. I couldn't edit my characters. I couldn't do anything with them. So I was rushing to finish their character sheets, and then also to type up their descriptions, like their profiles, make their profiles look nice, somewhat, all before noon of the following day. And when I tell you I stayed up until like 7 a.m. until 7 a.m. Spitting out these character sheets for my OCs, and then I don't know why I didn't make an account before then. So I made an account at like 5 a.m. I think. On Art Fight, it says the date and the time when the person made their account. And if you go to mine, at least for my time zone, if you have the same time zone as me, let me see. For mine, it says joined July 1st, 2025, 5:58 a.m. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, I know what I was thinking. I was panicking because, you know, I thought I was gonna be locked out if I didn't get everything done before noon. But yeah, so I made my account at like 5 a.m. and then I uploaded all my characters, and by the time I was done with that entire process, it was like 7 or 8 a.m. And I remember when I finished, because I literally, this is very unhealthy, don't do this, boys and girls. Do not do this, guys. 0 out of 10, do not recommend, even though I continue to do it, but don't do as I say, not as I do. But when I was done, and it was like 7:30, 8 a.m., I literally been sitting there for like 7 hours straight just drawing. just drawing and trying to get my profile together. So I hadn't eaten, I hadn't drank anything, I had like literally I was just a machine for like 7 hours. By the time I was done, I got up and I went to the kitchen, and my dad usually goes to work or like gets up to go to work around that time. So I got up to like get like one quick like nibble of food. And my dad was in the kitchen and he's like, "Are you okay?" Because I looked like an actual walking corpse. And then I went to bed and then I crashed for like the rest of the day. But yeah, don't do that. Please. You can submit your characters at any point. You can upload characters at any point, off season and on season. Like, do not do that, please. Dear God. But anyway, long story short, I had everything ready for this year. Very much an improvement from last year. But yeah, I had everything pretty prepped for this year. I still do have like a lot of OCs that I want to add onto Art Fight. I just, again, I was trying to make this like the most chill experience as possible, because I think I stressed myself. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think Art Block might have hit really hard for me last year because of the agony that I put myself through before Art Fight. So I was already at my limit by the time Art Fight started, because I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. And I didn't do enough research, I guess, or I just didn't realize that, I didn't have to push myself like that. This year was very, very much a nice, calm, and relaxing year for me. And I think that's just like a general PSA for me with Art Fight is, I feel like a lot of people really treat it like it's like this really serious like event, and it's like, oh, my team's gotta win. I have to get 70 attacks in this month. I have to do as many, so and so as I can. That is total, like, if that's your vibe, that's totally cool. Like, of course, like, I don't want to police, how people do the game at all. Like, if that's, like, I understand, because sometimes that's how I work best too, is if I put myself under that kind of pressure, I work a lot better. But sometimes, like this year, I just wanted a more like relaxed look, because that's really what Art Fight is. It's supposed to be like a chill art gifting game. That's really what helped me to have fun with it this year. Last year it kind of felt like a chore because of the mindset that I had. This year I saw it as an opportunity to get out of my comfort zone, because there's a lot of really cool OCs and a lot of different like types of OCs that either I haven't drawn for a while, or that are like kind of out of my comfort zone in terms of like color palettes, or like species. Like, I haven't drawn ponies in a while. I did a pony attack, which was really fun. Also it's to test my skills and to try and experiment with different things, because it's a whole month of drawing. So I feel like, why not, experiment with some new rendering techniques, with some new new line art techniques, or even just like sketching. Just a bunch of different things that you could experiment with, and that could really, really help amplify or improve your skills, or even just like make you figure out what you don't really mesh well with. Because like I've been trying to teach myself how to paint digitally for a while now, and I feel like I have seen some improvements, but I feel like I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I don't really know if I mesh with this as well as I thought I would. And that's completely okay. Like, it's not like a big deal or anything, but just Art Fight helped me learn that with experimenting with art, and different techniques and stuff, it just helped me to realize that maybe I don't really mesh well with this. Maybe I should try to experiment with other rendering techniques and other things to help me find my style, because that's another thing. I'm trying to find my style. Or like my main style, and this is another great way Art Fight is another great way to help find that, if that's what you're looking for. Because again, you're drawing, well, if you want to, you're drawing all month, and so that gives a lot of wiggle room to experiment and to have fun with art. Another cool thing that came out of this was it's made me want to consider doing commission work. Which, again, like I said in the beginning or earlier, I always have these ideas in my head like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, that, and the third. And I just never do it because I'm too scared to do it. And taking a leap with streaming and actually starting streaming, trying it out, that really helped me see that, you know, it's okay to actually try these ideas. It's okay to, you know, actually take the step to try it. Because, you know, the world's not gonna blow up, you're not gonna die, everything is gonna be fine. Yeah, and then just I'm getting more and more comfortable with the way that I draw. And obviously, of course, there's still improvements. I'm never gonna not need improvement. Like, I'm for sure nowhere near perfect, and I never will be. But I've seen improvement that I haven't seen. I've been pretty stagnant with my art for, I'd say, like 4-ish years, and then I'd say around like late 2024 is when I started to actually see improvement, because I actually put in the effort to like teach myself new things and step out of my comfort zone. And now that I've seen that improvement, and now that I'm like here in 2026, right after Art Fight, and after I've had the chance to draw a bunch of these OCs and to experiment more with what I'm comfortable with, what I'm not really vibing with, it's made me want to consider trying out commissions and maybe try to make a little bit of cash to help pay for my tuition. Because I am a broke college student currently. So the grand total this year for my attacks was I did 19 attacks, which is a massive improvement from my 3 attacks last year. That's a really big improvement for me, and I'm really, really happy that I was able to do that. Another thing that I did find out was that I'm much more comfortable doing full body attacks rather than doing just half bodies, which might sound weird because, you know, half bodies are way less work than doing a full body work. I don't know, for me, doing full body, I don't know how to explain how my brain works with that. But when I'm doing half body, my brain has trouble, like, because I like to see everything as a whole. Like, I never just see it as a half body. I always think about what the lower body would look like, even if I'm not drawing the lower body. But when I don't actually draw the lower body, my brain, it's harder for my brain to, like, comprehend the upper half. That probably makes 0 sense. But it's a lot easier for me to just draw the full body. And it's a lot easier for me to get character posing and just, you know, proportions and everything right when I do the full body rather than just half of the body. So towards the end of Art Fight, I did 5 full body attacks, which I think after that I'm gonna stick to full body attacks because I had a lot of fun doing it. It was pretty insane work though, because full bodies do take longer than half bodies. But I had a lot of fun doing it. I did want to get more attacks in, but also I like to take my time with my attacks, and it takes me on average like 4 to 5 hours for one attack, which I always crap on myself because I'm like, oh, it takes so long to draw. But everyone goes at a different pace, so I need to stop doing that. Everyone goes at a different pace. That's just my pace. I've seen people who can do like 14 attacks in like 4 hours, or like have done just like 70 attacks in like the whole season. And I think that is incredible. I wish I had that speed and that drive, but that is just not my flow. So I need to be okay with that. It's okay. Like I said, we're chilling this year. We're not trying to stress ourselves out over getting a certain amount of attacks. Even though my goal was to do 1 attack a day this year. That didn't happen just because randomly, first I took a mini break to work on a Demon Slayer animation thing that I wanted to work on for a while. And then, of course, when I did that, I was kind of out of the Art Fight flow for a little bit. And I was Demon Slayer brain rotted again, which it's seasonal. Like, It's there and then it leaves, it's there and then it leaves. It never fully leaves. It just takes a break for a little bit. But no, I was Demon Slayer pilled, so I just wanted to work on like Demon Slayer stuff. Even though I had art fight attacks to work on, so I started working on my Demon Slayer OC's updated character sheet. And then on top of that, like the day after, I got like not really sick. I just felt weird, like I had like the feverish like symptoms, but not as bad as a fever, and it wasn't a fever because my temperature wasn't a fever, but I had like the fever, body aches, and my head was like pounding, and of course I had work that morning, so it was just way worse by the time I got home. So I was fighting for my life all morning at work, and then when I got home, I was just like, I can't today. I can't draw anything or do anything. And then the day after, I still didn't feel 100%. And then halfway through the day is when I started to feel better. But yeah, if I'm not 100%, I can't be drawing because I just, like I said, I like to put effort into these attacks, and I don't want to just be lazily doing it just because I have to. I'd rather wait until I'm 100% so I could put all of my energy into a single attack. So yeah, I took like, it felt like a week, but I took like those like 4 days off of art fight, and then I also, again, in the spirit of trying to be chill about it, not trying to stress myself out about it, I took a little bit longer with a couple of other attacks just because I was getting busy in my personal life too. In general, I feel like art fight this year has just also helped me to find some like new, really incredible people. And meet some really nice people, and just, I don't know, just really feel like the community of it, and it felt really, really sweet. But yeah, this year I discovered a lot of new YouTubers and a lot of new artists online who are all very, very kind, and who I never heard about until this season, because they either posted their attacks and I got recommended to me, or they streamed their art fight attacks, which is really nice to find these new artists and to sit in on their streams. And I'm usually a lurker. I don't usually say anything. I'm getting bolder now. I'm getting more comfortable now. But I usually just watch and listen. I usually just listened while I was working on attacks or working on whatever, or multitasking as usual. But yeah, it was really, really nice to find these new YouTubers that I hadn't heard of before, and just be chilling on their streams. And even in my own community, just recently with art fight, on streams, I've been talking to some like really, really nice people, and really incredible people, and we have a lot of fun on streams, like I said, when it works. When it works, because OBS and my Wi-Fi hate me, so it doesn't always work. My final week plans for art fight were squished because my OBS didn't want to work, so I couldn't stream. I wanted to do like a really long, like 5-6 hour stream like the last day of art fight, but that did not happen because my OBS hates me. But other than that, we have a lot of fun on streams, and with the art fight streams, it's just brought a lot of people together just in my community alone. Where we exchange art fight profiles, and where we attack each other, and just, everyone's super kind and super friendly, and I really love to see that in a time where a lot of negativity is really, really pushed on the internet. It's really nice to still have this like positive side of the internet, and this positive side of like the art community in general and art fight. It's just a really, really nice thing to see, especially in these times. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick crash course or name off of all of my OCs that I had on my art fight profile this year, and how many attacks each one got this year. So first we have Amir, my OC from my story called Supernova. Amir got a whopping 6 attacks this year. I feel like Amir was the favorite child this year. I feel like he was the favorite child this year, which is great because he's my favorite child too. Alright, and then next we have Juno. She is also from Supernova, my sci-fi story. She's the main protagonist. And Juno has a whopping 3 attacks. Juno got 3 attacks, and they're all so cute. Next, we have Taka, another supernova. He's OC. He's my bird boy. He's my good bird boy. He got 1 attack. Right, next we have Freya, another supernova OC. Freya is my pretty pink girly pop OC from Supernova, and she got 2 attacks this year. And then we have my Sona Phoenix Fox. She didn't get any attacks this year, which is totally cool, but we have my Sona. And then we have my Demon Slayer OC Phoenix Rengoku, which she got, I'm shocked she got any attacks. She got 5 attacks. I even got some ship art with her and Genya, and I wanted to cry because it was so cool. And then we got Talia, my Legend of Korra OC. And I'm also shocked that she got fan art, but she did get an attack, which is so cool. It was so cute. Now we are on to my Shattered Divinity OCs, my werewolf story that is in the works. That in the works is a strong word because it's just a cool idea right now with OCs. But first we got Amara. She is a water werewolf. Pretty much Shattered Divinity is like Avatar The Last Airbender with werewolves in a fantasy setting. But we got Amara. She is a water werewolf, and she got 2 attacks, and they're both so pretty. They're so cute. We got Tooser, my boy Tooser. He is the funny uncle, like the funny dad that embarrasses his kids in public. He got 1 attack, and it's so cute. He's my silly little guy. Next up, we have Luther. Luther is brothers with Tooser. They're not twins, but they are brothers. We got my boy Luther. Oh, I didn't even say. Tooser and Luther are both electricity werewolves. And lightning werewolves. And Luther got 1 attack, and it's so cool. And last, for Shattered Divinity OCs, we got Asher, the baby of the group. My son, my baby boy. He is a fire werewolf, and he didn't get any attacks, which is totally cool. I need to draw him more in general. But we have my boy Asher. But I mean, yeah, to wrap up, I guess just join Art Fight. Join Art Fight if you can. Please. It is so much fun. It is so worth it. And like I said, you don't have to make it this big thing. It's supposed to be chill. It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be a chore. It's not supposed to be something that you stress about. Which again, do as I say, not as I do. But no, for real. It's supposed to be this chill, fun event that happens, and I think they have stuff off season too. I don't know exactly. I think they might have like Halloween stuff and Christmas stuff going on. I do know that they are gonna have more maintenance stuff this in the upcoming month, or maybe even this month. I think maybe even this month they're gonna do like a big maintenance thing where the website will be like completely down for a little bit. But other than that, I'm pretty sure they do other stuff off season. But yeah, anyone I ever talk to who is an artist or who's interested, I always recommend to please do Art Fight. No matter your skill level, no matter how long you've been drawing, like none of that matters. Just join. It's so much fun that I was grateful for every single attack that I got, no matter the skill level, no matter anything. Just the fact that anyone would take time to draw my children, the fact that anyone would take time out of their day to draw my sillies, it makes me emotional and it warms my heart. I super appreciate it. And I know that there's a lot of other people like me on Art Fight who will super appreciate any kind of art that they get. And yeah, so I'd say join. Do it. Join next year, please. It is so much fun. Thank you guys so much for watching and for sticking through me yapping about my experience for Art Fight this year. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I super appreciate all the support I've been getting recently. Like, it's been incredible, especially on TikTok. One of my TikToks hit 1 million. A million views. Well, I think it's like a million plus views, and that's insane to me. That's absolute insanity to me. I super appreciate it. I love you guys so much, platonically. I love you guys so much, and I super appreciate it. So yeah, if you wanna stick around, I have been more active. We'll see how long that lasts because of the college semester starting here soon, and because of my work. But well, we shall see. If you would like to stick around, you can subscribe if you'd like. You can drop a like if you'd like. Maybe drop a comment. Whatever your fancy, or you could just ignore me. That's also great too. But yeah, I do have like a handful of projects I would like to get done before the semester starts. We shall see how much of that actually happens. But yeah, and like I said before, I might is a big word because with me, we don't ever know. But I might try to open commissions at some point before school starts just to experiment with it. But we shall see. Again, that's a big if. I don't know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one, whenever that is.